2022, 12/26, Monday. 965 pics for this weekly update of photos from Joey Arnold. This is from a show on BBC back in 1968. I think it was 1968. Alex showed it. Oh look, it's what was it? Star Wars? The last Star Wars got banned off Twitter back in 2019 or something. Here's a show. It's an Amish wedding movie. A movie, not a show. What am I thinking? But I kind of enjoyed it. I should probably do a video about this. Oh man, it was kind of like interesting. Kind of cute, kind of hot. Look at that person. Look at that person. Another person. Too many things to look at. Oh look, it's Lauren Chen on Temple. I thought that was kind of cool. And then I'm playing some games. And then I was looking at this. I only watched like a few seconds of. Only a few minutes of that one show, and then it's that one guy on Temple, guy with the what's it called? And then here's another show, and hey, Ian Oatbox, I got banned on Twitter recently. You know, I didn't say it. It's a guy, Mr. Deacon on Memes World on Discord. He said it, not me. I just repeated it. I mean, I just said that he said that I get banned for. Here's it was like a movie, interesting movie. Oh, this guy, this is the famous guy from Starship Trooper. What's that movie called? Starship Troopers, from like what was it, 97? And then he's like, he's the main villain in this movie, and then this girl's like, she has to save the day, and it's kind of epic and kind of cool, and it's kind of funny how it ends. They walk away and kaboom, and Armageddon kind of like he stays behind the old guy, and kaboom. What's that movie? What's this movie called again? And then they're gonna make a sequel or something. Okay, Elon and Cancel and Friday Night Tides, and it's Santa and his husband, a book. I thought that was kind of neat that they saw that on FNT. Okay, let's see. What is this? What is this? Oh yeah, somebody's like Miriam content. Here's Jordan Peterson. Here are the two daughters of Sylvester Stallone. I thought they were kind of hot. Yeah. Wow, look at look. They got a mother too. Mother's kind of hot too. Dang, Mr. Rambo Rocky, you got it going on. Good DNA stuff. Look at that, showing off the legs. Oh, this is okay. I only watched the first part of this. What was this called again? The biopic of Whitney Houston, and I remember singing the song on my birthday. One of her songs in a karaoke was like 2012, I think, for my birthday, and it was like, like Matt and Mike Kurtz. That we went to a place, I think it was in Portland, Sopsticks 2, I think, and I was singing I Will Always Love You. I think that was the song I sang. Here's was this movie The Amazing Murray, the cat, kind of like Garfield. The voice is voiced by Dr. MD, the actor that played the doctor in Dr. MD, the British actor that was like had an American accent. This movie's pretty good. I should do a video on this, a review. I thought it was pretty clever. And what does that say? Oh. Yes. This is the tweet that got me banned on Twitter. Okay, let's move on. And I didn't even say it. It's a tweet of this is Alex's daughter. Kinda hot. Okay. Yes, okay. Can't say that. Don't know, is that gonna get me banned off YouTube too? If I show you what I did, but I didn't do YouTube, Mr. Susie, I didn't do it. I mean, it's like, if I tell you that somebody robbed a bank, did I do it? Are you gonna arrest me for robbing a bank? Because I'm like, Bobby robbed a bank. Oh my god, you robbed a bank. You're going to jail, Joey. Oatmeal Joey. Here's another movie. What's this movie called again? It has Kristen Bale. It has this girl. She's pretty good. I'm impressed with her. She's kind of hot. She reminds me of that one girl from Pirates of the Caribbean. What was her name? And then there's like a few other famous actors like Chris Rock, and there was the one guy. This guy, he's in it too. What's his name? Can't remember it right now, but I swear it's on the tip of my tongue. I'm oatmeal, most banned oatmeal in the world, and I hope that symbol thing doesn't get me banned. It's actually not exactly the same symbol from Germany from the 1930s. You know, I'm not gonna say it because I think I might get banned for saying it, even though it's history. But YouTube and Susie and everybody else, and even Facebook, they're like, well, you can't talk about history. Even if you're against it, you're actually promoting it by talking about it. Even if you tell people, like, don't do it, you're actually telling people to do it. And so, therefore, if we don't talk about it and not let people know about it, we're going to save the world, because then they won't know. And if they don't know, then they'll, like, fall for it, kind of thing. Which is stupid. Robin Williams and, what's her name? And I was watching this show, too. What's her name? What's her name? I can't remember. Right now. But it's kind of funny. Tell me, you know. And then I was watching The Chosen, and I thought it was really good too. And she's kind of hot. Yes, she's kind of hot too. Yes, and she's kind of hot too. And it's like, wow, it's Robin Williams now. And they did the Sermon on the Mount. It's this is the first episode of season 1, and then like this is her. She's talking to this guy, and he wants to marry her, and she's like, oh yeah, but my father doesn't like you. And they had to figure that out. And there's Matthew, and then there's John the Baptist, and this is like the sister of Judas, which I don't know if that's in the Bible or anything, but it's interesting because he's like, you know, I hope you guys don't die or anything, you disciples of Jesus. Yeah, because you're the only one I have left. I know I have daughters and everything. I'm married and everything. But you have the family name, Judas Iscariot. If you die or something, you know, then it's like a family name will continue. And it's like, it's an interesting backstory. I don't know if there's any evidence to this backstory, but it makes sense. And here's Total Battle. And she's kind of beautiful too. And she's like, oh, bye. Bye, brother Judas. It's really interesting. They put Judas next to Jesus and Peter. It's like, it's interesting because it's kind of like, it's telling you something like, the people that are going to stab you in the back, betray you, are people that are right next to you, under your nose, right next to you. Like, they literally put him right next to Jesus and then Peter. And it's like, it's very subtle, but it's very clever. And this is the parents of Matthew forgiving Matthew for being a tax collector, and for you know, like bringing shame to their name and everything. And that was a moving part. I think this might be episode 2 now, and they're talking, those lovebirds, and there's a Roman guard dude talking to Matthew, and then they're huddling, and Matthew was donating his house to the ministry. Here's Alex confronting George Bush Jr. back in '98. It's like, hey, you, and he mentioned the Council of Foreign Relations, the CFR, and then cops drove him off, escorted him off. So basically, Alex was Alex Steining, Mr. Georgie, King George from the 1776. Nah, it's a new George, 200 years later. So I thought that was interesting too. And it's Santa Claus. And was watching this recently, and she's kind of hot, but she's like, "I'm a Muslim." What? I didn't say anything. Am I allowed? Am I allowed to say anything about Muslims on YouTube, or is that protected? I didn't say anything good or bad. I love them. Oh, I love everybody. Oh yeah, look, it's Wonder Woman. And then this is back to the beginning, and that's basically what we got for this week. Almost 1,000 photos